Alright, and so here is a System 6 flash, MPU, and driver board. So MPU, this one actually came in with ScanB sockets. So we've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 sockets here on the board. And we went ahead and replaced the filter capacitor, replaced the, sorry, I'm blanking, the crystal, all of the 0.156 headers here on the board as well, replaced the 40-pin interconnect, installed NV RAM, and combined the 3 ROMs into a single ROM here at IC14. The driver board, we replaced the female side of the interconnect, and all 3 of these PIAs were socketed with ScanB sockets, and so those have been replaced with dual wipes. Down here, so upon powering on the boards here, the flipper enable would just automatically click on, which was due to a faulty 7402, which I did try swapping out the 4401 at first, which was not the culprit. It was in fact the 7402, and it looked like there's a bit of alkaline or something that had dripped down. There's some corrosion here on the old 7402 and also here on the bypass capacitor, so I went ahead and swapped that out. Over here in the switch matrix, we've got the resistors swapped out for 0 ohm jumpers, just in case if this board's ever thrown into a System 7, it's good to go. The lamp matrix 27 ohm resistors were all really toasted, so I just went ahead and replaced those. Got a new filter capacitor here, as well as all 0.156 headers here throughout the board, and I've got a blinking indicator added to the board here as well. So we'll go ahead and get it started up, and since I've got NV RAM installed, we've got the game fully booting instead of going into audits there, and we've got the lamp matrix dancing, and the only coil that's on and off is the flasher there at solenoid 6. But let's go ahead and get this thing into test, and we'll cycle through the displays here. And all displays are working properly. And where is the wire that's again, all of my connectors here on my bench are just, they're beat to hell, but there's all the lamps working correctly. And move into solenoid test, and so that's when the flipper enable should be grounded. There is whenever you enter into coil test, which is indicated by the 2 blue LEDs here. And moving into the special solenoids, so those are all being computer driven, and they are also switch controlled and working correctly. And last test here on there is going to be switch test. So we're just going to move diagonally through the rows and columns, and the last switch that registers here in flash is switch 48. So there we are, 100% good to go. So thank you so much for sending it. Quickly, the power supply. So we've got a new filter capacitor here for the 5 volts. We've got the proper diodes installed here, which are the FR604s. And we've got a new solenoid filter capacitor, as well as the display filter capacitors, and all new 0.156 headers here on the board, in case I didn't mention that. And we'll go ahead and grab the voltages here. So first voltage is going to be 5 volts, and we're right at 4.99, which is perfectly fine. And then the high voltage, trying to be very careful here. And we got the positives and negative. And we've got the 12 volts. And then a string of 5 volts here. One more. There we are. So we are good to go. Thank you so much.